What is good, beautiful people? It is your boy, The Session. I'm here. You see, I got the Nipsey Legendary on my shirt for a reason, because he is a legend. Super huge in our community, in the black community, and all over the world. Everybody likes Nip. So we're here to honor Nip. But today we got an interesting, controversial topic, in my opinion. You know, it's very interesting to me that as soon as we woke up this morning, this was the first thing that was on the news. You know, not any other thing that's going on in our world when it comes to our finance, our education, our appearance, our standards. I don't know anything going on with the corona and how it has it impacting certain countries as much as it's impacted us. There's so many things we could be talking about, but this is the number one topic, and I'm going to tell you why I think, and I'm going to tell you what I think about this and what it means for young people, but especially black people. Stay tuned. You did. What is good, people? It is your boy, The Session. We are here on this lovely, fantastic California day. I'm very blessed and grateful to be here. So, y'all know we started adding reactions back to the channel because we're doing it on TikTok, Instagram. We've been doing it for years anyway. Why not put it on YouTube to go ahead and break this shadow ban you placed on me? Get it all. All right, so we got Rihanna, A$AP Rocky. Two of the most famous and popular brown people, and just people in general on the planet. So, I'm a fan of both of the artists. They're super dope. A$AP Rocky is my dog, man. You know, we're relatively the same age. Growing up listening to his music, it definitely was dope in the sense of feeling like you could put your swag together how you put it together. Seeing somebody come from poverty and become a rapper and get all the girls for being, you know, he called himself pretty, you know what I'm saying? But it was more of a pimp player type style. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen movies in the 70s where the pimps always had all the girls, they dressed like kind of how Snoop dresses, and they got the long pinky nail, real player shit, you feel me? So it was always cool to look up to him, and he was a hood dope rapper. Like, nobody would ever try him. He could still wear, you know, hang out with Ian Connor and all these people and wear big cross jewelry and, you know, weird, you know, clothing that's not standard for us, and put the Margielas on and kind of transition it into, you know, more digestible fashion for the culture. And he was always at all the, you know, the galas and all the art shows and all the hip hop awards, you know, representing us properly where we weren't. Rihanna, queen, she's amazing, fired, super, obviously she's attractive as hell. She's Rihanna. I mean, it is what it is. So she's created Fenty. She's incredible. She's a star. Everybody knows Rihanna. Probably your grandfather probably will love to date Rihanna. Everybody loves Rihanna, okay? We get it. Now, I'm going to tell you what I believe this means for young people, but especially my race, okay? Now, again, this is just my opinion. This is my opinion, but all of my opinions are based on data, okay? So that's the reason, again, remember, I have a quantitative bachelor's degree in marketing because I love numbers and data. I've never been a fan of debating or arguing, but I do love data because it shows you what has happened and what is happening. And from the data, you're able to, you know, kind of see, well, how can we make some other shit happen? Okay, so first thing I think is this is another hidden agenda they're pushing for my race in particular. If you don't know, I want all y'all to do this right here. I don't know where you live, where you from, but we're gonna keep it real unbiased. Did you know 8 out of 10 of the black people you know are probably as a result of out of wedlock happenings, which means they only have one parent that is active in their life? Do you understand what I'm saying? That means there was no marriage involved, which means it probably wasn't planned. We're not even going to discuss what that does to a child, knowing that you're not planned, that you don't have both parents. We know statistically, and I'll prop some stats on the screen for you so we can see that children perform better in a 2-parent household. Now, again, I'm not saying everybody has to get married, you don't have to, but what I'm saying is stats are stats. You will earn more income if you stay together in one household. And then if you all have the same last name, you can have a joint bank account. The beautiful wife gets more coverage. Ladies, you got to look to get coverage. There's a purpose to get married. Why do you think all the billionaires and the richest people have wives, and their wives get benefits? Look at Dr. Dre. His wife's getting Kobe, his wife, before, you know, when they had went through the thing they went through. You have to have some sort of security for yourself, because after you become submissive, cooperative, you're kind of not pursuing a career oftentimes, so you can join marriage, start a family, become a mother, raise the kids and shit like that, and get on board with your husband's plan, right? Typically. And as a reward, we like to give you marriage, or the world gives you marriage, so you're now especially with this Western society's rules, you're able to be covered. Women always get permission of the children. If anything were to happen, probably 95% of the time, the woman's going to get custody of the child if they go to court. And I say all that to say is there's nothing wrong with being married. I used to think I didn't want to get married, but I didn't understand the agenda they're pushing. So when I see these two popular, beautiful black people that are cool as fuck, and then I look on Wall Street Journal and I see, wow, okay, Wall Street Journal's got it up. It's incredible. Wow, it's on the front page of the Wall Street Journal. I thought Wall Street Journal was about finance and business, but it's okay. Then we go into the next one. I see it's on TMZ, obviously, but I see that it has 10,000 likes and 3,700 retweets, okay? Then we go to BET, which is Black Entertainment Television. I'm brown, I can speak on this. This shows you that this has over almost 100,000 likes, 23,000 retweets, 9,000 tweets. Okay, quote tweets. Okay, so that's very popular. We're talking about we're talking close to 200,000 tweets. That's just off of one platform, not to mention if they put it on Instagram, wherever they put it, right? So when I think about that, well, why don't they speak about the fact that young black boys, 80% of us, are had out of wedlock? They are reading at a 4th grade reading level as adults. Why is it that there are more young black boys incarcerated than in college? We have to look at why black people have less than 1% of the wealth in the entire country when we are 13% of the population and built most of the country during slavery. I know, just keep with me, stick with me. I know that some of y'all, he may say, he's going all over. Hear me out. When I see two prominent black people, and we already know in our community that our marriage rates are the lowest on the roll. Black women are marrying at a 26% rate. Okay, 80% of the people that are black, rappers, all these people you see, they probably didn't have no dad. That does something to a young man. Why do you think most of the serial killers, mass murderers come from single parent households? I don't know if you've known that, but when we're showing these two popular people and we're promoting how dope it is that they just keep having babies. We're promoting them to just keep having babies, have babies. But why are we not promoting marriage? I'm not saying they never gonna get married. I don't know the situation. I'm just saying what this portrays to the media. You have no idea how many young girls I get that call me, young dudes that call me, yo bro, how can I get a girl? These young niggas are in class with girls their same age, knowing they can never get them because they don't make that amount of money. A girl will willingly have a child. I give you a case in point. I'm not gonna put my family's business out there, but I have siblings. This has happened to every girl in my family. There's a reason that these things are happening. And I'm not throwing no shit. You'll never know their names or anything like that. But we have to understand what I'm speaking from comes from actual results and seeing this. I come from a black household. I come from black siblings. I come from all of my friends at the crib, what their experiences look like. I can't tell you more than one black couple that I know back home that's married, but yet they all have babies. Do you know how much it costs to take care of a child? Do you understand that if you agree as a woman to have a child without covering yourself, you're not Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. Rihanna's rich. Rihanna also is very attractive, and so she has options in a different world that you don't have. Only 9% of women make more than $75,000 in this country. Rihanna is a millionaire. So I know it seems cute and they look, they cozy and they smile and they keep kissing her. Yeah, it's lit. I'm fucking with the energy. I love seeing it. It's amazing. It's amazing. But what I'm saying is we have to encourage marriage. The same way we pedestalize this shit, we have to pedestalize marriage. And there is no, I'll be submissive when I'm married and all this other shit. We need to put on the front page them getting married and then having the child. Because now it shows the child was premeditated. The child was intentional. Do you know what it feels like if your parents tell you was an accident? You know what that feels like? Especially if you grow up with only one parent. So maybe y'all think I'm just being too harsh, or man, don't even. But you got to understand that when you look at the numbers are what the numbers are. We control none of the wealth. We control none of the technology. We control none of the banking. We control none of the education. We control none of the school systems. But yet, 80% of our women are the consumer leaders. Young men are going to jail committing crimes. So we have to come together as families. We need to make families popular again. And what's a family? Not a baby mom is not a family. Not a deadbeat dad is not a family. Together, making a family. Both of you motherfuckers like each other, love each other, marry each other, have the same last name, live under the house, show your son how to play ball, provide, protect, show your daughter how to be feminine, how to be supportive, how to be cooperative. I'm not saying this is bad, but what I am saying that the message that this shit gives, you have no idea the amount of DMs I get from women. I get a lot of happy ones, but then you get the stragglers, the 5, who oftentimes they look the exact same. Women, I'm not going to hate on you or say anything, but I'm saying oftentimes your results are the same. You're single and you want someone to get on your page. You think somebody's going to come save you. If you have a kid, no matter what you say, it decreases your sexual value. Shout out to, you can look at anybody, Jared Wisdom, Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit. All these people are going to tell you, all men, we look at visual. So no matter how bad you are, how great looking you are, look at Halle Berry, look at Oprah. If these things were the case, they would be married. They're not. Rihanna's not married. As far as I know. Now, again, I don't know all their business, but I'm telling you, we got to start portraying families, bro, that make that shit cool. Instead of just, just randomly having kids with people that have no commitment, which is why they didn't give you the last name anyway, and then blaming the guy afterwards. Do you understand how asinine that sounds? If your biggest asset is your vagina, and the biggest honor you can give to a man is to give him a last name and a lineage and a baby, why would you do that before you're protected? You're giving your vagina up, and then you're giving your vagina up to a person who's not good. The dude's not doing good for you. He doesn't have commitment, not giving you what you want. Obviously, if he did, he would have married you. And then you blame him after you've had the child. It's just a crazy concept we got to get the fuck out of. We are the lowest on the marital rate, and I understand that they're targeting this. That's why they put this shit on every TV station. That's why you're seeing Lil Nas X be pregnant. You're seeing a lot of stuff. I can't go too deep in it because you know how YouTube do. But that's my thoughts. I see the narrative they're pushing towards our people. We need to focus on being married, families, that type of shit, growing up with homes and having equity, finance. The same thing our counterparts have of all races and Asians. Did you ever notice that Asians and Indians, they come over here, stay married. They're not having high infidelity rates. Not that ours are any alarming rate. Black men are at 28% infidelity, women are at 24%. So it's not that big, but they come over here and they make businesses together and they pass shit down to their children. I went to school with all the races and all of those people had shit passed down to their kids. Businesses, money, learnings. This is the stuff we need to pass down to our generation. So Rihanna, ASAP, I'm proud of you. I love you. I like your music. I'm going to keep rocking with you. But this type of shit, I want to see marriages. That's what I want to talk about. The wealthiest people in the world are not single most of the time, okay? I love you. That was today's video. Rihanna, ASAP Rocky. Let me know what your thoughts are below in the comments. And again, trust me, I'm coming from an educated standpoint. I do have the stats on this, but let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all thoughts are, especially as younger people. You think it's a narrative? Do you think this is quite all right to just pop out kids before marriage? Let me know what you think. But until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay happy.